What is good, everybody? How we doing? I'm gonna make this short and sweet, okay? I just got back from work. I just closed that fucking door, Broly! It's too early in the morning for this shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, I just wanted to get my live reaction and first thoughts to the chapter. I saw the spoilers this morning, and then I want to just read through them with you guys, let you know what I think really quick, and kind of just speculate where we're going from here, alright? So without further ado, let's just get straight into this, shall we? Okay, first off, let's go through the actual raws themselves, Jesus Christ, raw scans themselves, and then we can just kind of see where we're going, alright? We see Aiku right here, the boy, just probably glazing Isagi as always. That's all anyone tends to do nowadays. Aiku looking cold as always. He looking big, bro. Aiku a big boy, but he looking even bigger than normal, bro. Like big goofy lengthy ass motherfucker. I can't even call him goofy lengthy ass motherfucker because I'm built exactly like the dude. Like, he fucking be moving around like shit, like hell no. So it looks like he's probably coming over here to glaze him again. I don't know why everyone just loves to glaze this motherfucker all the time. Again, Jesus Christ, it's awful. Anyways, this panel, this is tough. This shit's wild. With the grill, you know he's just shit talking him, or he's saying something to demoralize him. You got to be that. Okay, we see Baro, the boy. Isagi's trying to just use his metavision, just get a scan for it. And then we get the man himself, Mark motherfucking Snuffy. I've been so gassed to see this man. I've been gassing him up more than anybody. Them owl eyes, bro. He's definitely gonna have some sort of crazy vision. That's gotta be a fact, right? Like, come on. Crazy flow, by the way. Look at that shit. That's like cabbage. Big ass fucking schnoz. Dr. Doofenshmirtz looking motherfucker. Hold up. Spot the difference, chat. I see none. Wait, hold up. I saw another search that I like. Yeah. Excited to see Snuffy. What is this? Solo leveling soccer? I don't even know what's going on here. Send down NIKKO, RU. Freaking in amazement. Snuffy over here just being him. This panel's sick as fuck too. Lemon, if you're here, or if someone's here that can reach out to Lemon, please tell him to color this. I'd love it. Okay, so I'm guessing this is just him throwing all this, like, the strategy and tactics at them, like, just showing them everything that they could possibly do to play to the best of their own strengths and everything, you know what I'm saying? NIKKO, bowl cut, still hasn't got a haircut. Crazy. RU paints his nails, you know, not my cup of tea, but if that floats your boat, man, go off. Slay, queen, as my sister would say. Aiku just looking all freaking giddy. He's probably bricked up right now thinking of all the tactics he can do. Baro using the after image technique. Didn't know he was training with, oh my god, he's training with Mr. Popo. Okay, Baro getting past, or he's trying to get past Birkenstock. Okay, he's about to. And then the boy comes in for the pick. Look at him. He's like, okay, that's mine. His interception stats are literally getting boosted by the second. He's basically Deion Sanders at this point. Or Paul Krause back when plumbers played in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? But then he gets absolutely jumped. Like, genuinely. Okay, NIKKO coming in for the steal. Okay, so this is basically 99% of Isagi's defense, right? What NIKKO's doing right here. So NIKKO is realistically just another Isagi, if we really think about it. And that just goes into my theory that everybody in Blue Lock is just another Isagi. NIKKO gets that steal, takes off with it in the most Isagi-like running form, I guess I could say, ever. And then they kind of just showcase how they jumped this boy. Like, genuinely jumped him in the street. Butt booty ass, naked, pants down. And then this panel's sick as fuck. Lemon, color this one. Hard as hell. And I think that's the final panel. Yeah, it's the final panel of the chapter. And hello there, everybody. In case you missed the live stream earlier, that was my live reaction to chapter 214 of the Blue Lock manga. An honestly really good chapter, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. We got a ton of characterization for the UBERS players, but not only that, we got a shit ton of insight on not only the UBERS mentality as a team, but also the mentality of their master striker, Mark Snuffy. If you've been a part of the channel for a while, you know I've been hyping Snuffy up for a long time. I really can't wait to see the Crown Messenger in action, and this was honestly a really great introduction chapter for him. We get to see firsthand that what Noel Noah said is true. Snuffy is genuinely a strategic nut. The dude's literally taking every single individual stat from every player on the team, compartmentalizing it in his brain, and tailoring their playstyle to every single possible outcome that can happen in the game. Like, I get the saying, like, they're playing checkers, he's playing chess, but like, this is stupid. How can someone think that much? And for every individual player too, this is insane. We also get a look into Snuffy's overall ideology and the ideology that's spread throughout the entirety of the UBERS team. That one singular ideology that brings all of the UBERS players together as some sort of a business in his own words, where the UBERS is the company, Mark Snuffy himself is their boss, and the players are simply employees. His strategy and tactics is no more than a means to the end. These strategies and tactics, it's literally the bare minimum, in his opinion. It's not overkill, it's literally what a coach should do. Snuffy sees himself as the quote-unquote boss of the players, meaning that he has to supply them with everything they need to do their job to the best of their ability, thus leading to the #1 strategic team in the entirety of the Neo Egoist League. Moving on to something I'm very happy to talk about. Isagi got owned. That's what he gets for fucking with my predictions. Now I get it, it took 3 players on the UBERS team to swarm him just to get the ball away from him, showing that the team acknowledges his ability, which was already made apparent earlier on in the chapter when Lorenzo basically threatens him, playing into what I was saying about chapter 212, where I believe Lorenzo's actually going to switch his mark to Isagi, shutting him down, allowing Kaiser to open up the scoring. But the closing star of this chapter, as well as who I believe is going to be the main star of next chapter, Mr. Bollcut himself, Icky NIKKO. Throughout the entirety of the community, NIKKO is honestly a fan favorite. You've seen him grow a cult fan base over time. I couldn't stand him in the first selection. Now I actually really like him as a player. I think he brings a lot to the table no matter what position he's playing at, and he's a perfect defensive foil to Isagi because they are kind of the same person. At least, you know, they have like similar playstyles, strengths, weaknesses, somewhat, you know what I'm saying? NIKKO is actually the one who goes ahead and steals the ball from Isagi, saying, "Thank you, bitch, I'ma take that," and leads the UBERS charge downfield as Snuffy tells them to march on, and the chapter comes to a beautiful yet cataclysmic close. As we can see in the translation, shout out to Ryuga on Twitter. I'll leave his link in the description below if you want to see the leaks early. Chapter 215 is going to be titled Successor. Now, what this means, I don't truly know. It could be pertaining to a lot of people. Some people are thinking borrow just due to the whole king thing and, you know, successors, crown, boom. Same with Kaiser. I was also leaning to that at first, but honestly, narratively, it would make no sense for it to be anyone other than NIKKO. And what exactly is he the successor of? Well, he's the successor to the Crown Messenger. It's clear to everyone at this point that as far as the U20 and Blue Lockers are concerned, NIKKO definitely has the best defensive mind. I'm not saying ability because that's obviously IQ as far as those guys go, but definitely defensive IQ, I would probably give a slight edge to NIKKO, even though IQ's is pretty obviously off the charts. And narratively, this makes complete sense. Isagi leveled up early on in the match. I feel like NIKKO getting back right now and leading the UBERS on a charge to get back in this game is going to do wonders for his character. And honestly, he deserves it at this point because he got dog walked by Isagi really early on in the manga, and he hasn't really done anything to get back at him since, even though he says that he's going to. Whether it be assisting Baro, scoring himself, or just shutting Isagi down for the rest of the match, or maybe even stopping Kaiser Impact, you never know. I genuinely think NIKKO is going to be one of the most important players in this match, and especially within the next chapter. But yeah, with that said, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in. I really do appreciate it. This was a little bit of a different format than I'm used to. I'm going to be streaming a lot more and using this type of format for my videos, so please let me know how you enjoyed it. I really hope you do because, like I said, I'm probably going to be switching over to a more integrated type of format like this. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like, and if you haven't already, sub up to the channel with noties turned on so you never miss one of my beautiful bangers again. We are almost done with the road to 20k, as insane as it is. We are very, very close to 19k, and seriously, guys, oh my god, dude, I don't know how I can thank you enough. Dear God, my glasses were dude, oh my god, I don't know how I can thank you guys enough, seriously. But yeah, with that said, that's all I got for you today. Love you guys. Take it easy.